36 is the most I'll need.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
Unfortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Well, thank you.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
Yeah, sure.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Like, why would I argue that?
Enough
You're
with
sending
your
me to a less
conspiracy
dangerous
theories,
position.
Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough!
Just
This
right
plan
there,
will suffice.
you
The
already can
Wardens
see
will
how
light the
bad
Thank you,
the
Logan.
mages have it with
The Grey Wardens
the
beside
Chancery.
King of Ferelden to stem the tide of...
Like, is not a
Yes,
loving
Captain.
relationship in any sense.
Glorious moment for us
You
all.
can see that even if you don't do the mages playthrough.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs two Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Sounds easy.
Signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan. May the
See, I like the title Grey
May he
Warden
watch over
you
us.
get, because the Darkspawn come from the Black City, and the Chantry is the Chantry of Light, which light is typically yellow or white. So us being gray emphasizes the fact that we are a mixture of both. Okay, is there something else to remember? No. I did all that. Is my already here? No, it's not. That's sad. Okay. Never did see my city elf friend. Wonder what happened to her. Ah. Oh, I forgot to tell all about Alistair. See, it's because of the cinematics like this. I feel like the game still holds up pretty well in 2020. Is it the best? No. But by far not the worst.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
All those red dots are the enemies. Oh. I feel like what separates each darkspawn is their level of intelligence. How smart are they to know what to do? What can they use? What can they wear? Yeah, I'd be that guy. I would be getting ready to step back a little bit.
Archers!
Now, what's crazy is, mages have like these giant AoE spells, like gigantic.
Hounds!
It's kind of crazy that they don't start off with those, because they don't, other than anti-magic spells from the enemy mages, they don't have like Templars or anything to contradict the spells.
For Ferelden!
Like, they even have their own catapults. It's crazy. You can't think of Darkspawn as like anything as simple as that.
Let's cross the bridge.
Yep, saving, yeah. Okay. Before we do that, Alistair, you need to level up. Okay. He's a Templar. So, we'll go with Strength, Willpower, Constitution. And since he uses a sword and shield, so that's nice. He already has an expert level. We'll choose tactics. Oh, wrong one. Cool. He's going to be on the defensive. Alistair, why do you keep saying a word?
Help me, they're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn.
So you're always guaranteed that guy. The second dude is either a mage or not a mage. I guess you are a mage. I appreciate him. He gives me fire. Okay. Ooh.
Yes.
Last guy up here. Good. Now these two, obviously, they're no name characters. They're temps. So probably at the end, we'll take all their stuff too. It's always a good thing when you can save the temporary troops, because they can help you with the other ones if they notice the combat.
I'm off. Whoop. All right. Yes.
There you go. Good, so Alistair must be using a sustain as well, because you can see his isn't getting any higher. Game autosaves a lot.
Or any shortage of these ones.
Yeah, I didn't figure out how to resist it. There we go.
Going. I'm
Boy. Yeah, you can miss attacks because of your allies, which is annoying.
Let's get on with it then.
Is that one? Yeah, that's a lot of chess. Can you? Oh, he's not a rogue. He is a warrior.
I sent some darkspawn. Yes. All right. I'm game.
There we go. Oh. Good. Good. Yeah, you guys got. Money is very important. There's some things that cost like 50 gold. This isn't like Skyrim where everything is worth at least 1 gold piece. It's like, okay, like, no, we got our copper, silver, and gold pieces. I want to say at some point I think there's also platinum pieces.
Yes.
I want to say if you get to 100 gold, you can get a platinum piece. But I'm not confident in that answer. Lord, these guys are so loud, I don't even think I can hear myself talk sometimes.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
See, I like these big battle moments because it makes you wonder how many could you, even as the OP player, take down.
More dark. Wait.
Like that one just there. That was super easy. That was such an easy kill. But then, like, I'm sure these guys up ahead, look, won't make it as easy.
I'm off.
Ah.
Let's do this quick, shall we?
I don't know why these guys are getting one-shotted now. Hey, these guys here. Oh crap, on mage.
And stay down.
Oh, good. He's good. I should have been more aware of this room, I guess. Good lord, look at this carnage. This isn't like a, oh, we're passing by thing. This is a, we're taking time. Like, look, they even have like this little fort thing made. There you go.
I'm off.
I like dual sweep and such because you don't actually need to aim. So just a nice short range AoE. Just everything in front of me. Get wrecked. You know, because I'm dual wielding, I first thinking I was a rogue for a second there. I'm like, okay, so I should take the assassin. It's like, no, I'm a warrior using dual wielding blades. I'll check his gear. Oh yeah, you have the mud isle. Yeah, I remember you guys here. Haha. Actually. Yeah. There you go.
Not happening.
Too bad I can't do two long swords. I know that's no way could even do half this stuff with two long swords. I know. It'd be cool. Now, what I like to do is I'll quickly run over here. Get those guys to pop out. Yes. Now I have my hounds here. Otherwise, they would like ignore a lot of these battles. Yeah. Sometimes you don't need to be the fighter. You just need to be the guy who can get the stuff done. Do, 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 do. Annoyingly, you slow down when you pull your weapons out. Again, makes sense. Just an annoying little thing.
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
Ah.
I'm off.
Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Yeah, that's locked. Yeah, I'll ignore the one body. Oh, already at the top. I thought there was at least another floor.
and some darkspawn.
Yes.
Ah. This guy's actually doing some damage. Nice cinematic. Gauser, you leveled up. I am proud. Give him master training for now. And precious strike. I'm gonna like level up in like one action.
We surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Okay. Hey, ally. You didn't need any of this. Neither did you. Good, good. Can't wear any of that. I'm not strong. Interesting. Yep, and boom, leveled up, just like that.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
See, that's just so confusing. You know? Wouldn't you as a soldier be like, what's going on? Why are we retreating? Like, Duncan's the only Grey Warden we know by name in this situation. So, it's easy to forget, but like, there's hundreds of Grey Wardens there. No, the king. It's crazy in the background, you just slowly see all your allies die. No, you don't see my naked allies. Ugh. Hey, Morgan.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. I am Morrigan, lest
No,
you have
I guess you
forgotten.
technically.
And we are
No,
in the
didn't know that.
wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
Random person I know. It's online. Good to know.
I will stay and make something to eat.
Okay. Thankfully, I leveled up. Let's increase my dex. Okay, I'm going to increase this one. Let's try that. There you go. That's locked. That's not. Onward.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not
Probably.
talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not? Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Of course
But
not.
we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon. By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Al Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Okay, let's go to him.
Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Sounds like an excellent idea.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Al Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself. I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Okay.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl.
I've always just loved that.
I looked, you had ears.
Yeah, sure.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these 2 must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you will.
Now see,
Do you
if you don't know about
I
Flemeth,
give you that which I value.
you could believe that
Of
very
all in
easily.
this world, I do
But if
this
you
because you
played this
must
game enough,
succeed.
you're definitely suspicious on whether or not she would die from this.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or 2 afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We get all the help we can. We're 2 guys.
Always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Oh, good. I gained their approval. That mattered so much to me. So very, very much. A ton of quests. all these places one can go. There's one very specific person I want this way.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you.
See, that's when being a, what's the word? Patriot for your country goes a little overboard.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Ha! My pooch! They wanted to eat my pooch.
I sent some darkspawn.
Come at me.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
Yes.
Why?
Favorite dog.
He's not mangy.
What's your name? Him. I'm Yamada, and this is Yam. Good, good, good. Now, someone will have to go. Because I do need a rogue on my team. And there's only 2 rogues per options. So it will be one of them.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on. Ah, and if I don't believe you, how do we solve this predicament?
Did he say he's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found.
But are them Grey Wardens good? I mean, really good? Good enough to kill a king?
You have a point. Well, let's forget about the toll. We'll just leave you to your Darkspawn fighting, king-killing ways.
Yeah.
And just when we had things settled.
Yeah, no.
Let's wipe them out quick. All right.
A bit more dying, please. All right.
That's a lot
Surrender.
of blood.
We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Yeah, now you die.
Not going down without a fight.
Dude, that was your fight.
I'm off.
Dead. Oh, we have this dude behind us. What are you doing?
Oh, look! It wants to fight! Quick!
Alright. Or Templar. Taking your stuff.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Ah.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked. Yes, I know. I was just thinking.
No wonder it took so long, then.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. I agree. Have you looked at them? There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Not an
He
option,
certainly
sadly.
wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm not going to do all the dialogue, sorry. I've played this game so many times, I think I'd go crazy. If you want to see what everybody says for every situation, plenty of people online have done that.
Just how smart are Mabari supposed to be anyway? Do you think they understand everything we say? Oh, is that so? You could just be listening to the tone of my voice. You could be an utter moron for all we know. Hey now. There's nothing saying that a moron can't be cute and adorable. He's a cute and adorable puppy. Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? That's what the Chantry kept telling me anyhow.
Okay, Am. Nope.
I'm scared. When are we going home?
Need something? I don't generally talk to strange elves who wander in here.
Rude.
I don't know you. Why shouldn't I have something against you? We've got enough strangers overrunning us. Nothing but trouble. Can't promise I'm going to answer them. You could talk to the Elder, though she's got her hands full getting everyone on their way. For now, most folks go to Sir Bryant. He's head of the Chantry's Templars. Don't let me stop you.
That's some stuff that way.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found.
A few knights have come through here searching for some holy artifact. None of them stopped to help.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman? Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more. Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
I'll try to persuade.
If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Do what you must, so long as the prices do not beggar the needy.
Fine, fine, done. And since you don't look too needy, normal prices for you. Perhaps. If that woman agrees I'm allowed to charge something.
Weird.
Thank you for your generous assistance. May the Maker watch over your path.
Okay.
Don't suppose you're looking to buy something. All right. Just don't buy everything up.
I say that, but haha, I'm actually selling. Yeah, we'll do that. So you can go. Always look for backpacks. Those are very helpful. Okay. Nothing I can wear, fortunately. Precious stones. Oh, screw you, Morgan.
What do you wish of me?
Nothing.
And Eileen spoke unto the masses, my hearth is yours, my bread is yours, my life is yours. For all who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
He can't answer you. He's chanted Devons. One of them that can only say the chant of light. His board has letters of good deeds to be doing. My father fixed Widow Allison's roof once, and the charter paid him, he did.
A learned child is a blessing upon his parents and unto the Maker.
Unless it's the chant of light, no.
And so Rajmael in the heathen temple recanted. Speak only the word, sing only the chant. Then the golden city is thine, spoke Andraste. What?
Oh, you got him to speak. Ha!
What hath man's sin wrought?
Oh, he cheated.
Get that collected.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This man bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills him?
He's not wrong.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
First of those who will destroy us! No! I have seen them! You cannot run! You cannot fight! My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn! No! Listen to the words of a man tainted by Darkspawn. I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. Are you calling me a coward? I have shamed my ancestors, but the blackness will come.
He was right, wasn't he? Hope for us. You're right. We can't give up.
It's so easy when you can persuade everybody.
What are we supposed to do?
We can't lie down and die either. We must go north to Denerim.
Good.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left. We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all. Maker watch over you.
There's word of Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. May the Maker have mercy on us.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Loghain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. One knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress.
I wonder why.
Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims. Why is that, if I may ask? I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Tairn Loghain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Tairn has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern. He may be dead already, or perhaps his luck has changed in the weeks I have been gone.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could. What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise. Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
Toodaloo.
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled.
Okay, there's that bit. Codex. There we go.
From the shadows be comforted. Those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned.
I'll come back in here once I get my rogue. Well.
Yes? Who might you be? It is no trouble. Make her watch over you.
No, I still want to talk.
Who might you be? I am Sir Brian. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights? I tell you what I told the others. Nothing here will assist your quest. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a myth. I do, though the priests no doubt would tell you otherwise. One of the Arl's knights, Sir Donnell, is here searching for fantasies. Well, never mind. Ask him if you care about this foolishness. Maker's breath, how many times must we drive them off? All of them? By yourself?
It's true. I saw it from my post. It was over so fast we didn't even have...
That guy just looks like an Alistair with no goatee.
But then they asked for it. Will you accept a small reward for your service? If it interests you, there is a chanter's board outside full of quests. No,
blah, blah, blah.
Unless there's something else you need. Travel safely.
I just did that so I get my 20 silvers. RPG heroes stealing from everybody. It's what we do. Oh.
I'm scared.
Greetings to you, good sir. If it isn't too much to ask, might you spare some bread or anything? We thought it would be safer in Lothering, and the Tairn would bring his soldiers here. But bandits attacked us and took everything. Our food, our clothes, my daughter's pet lamb. Nobody cares about a few elves like us. Surely you understand.
I do.
You killed them?
That's wonderful news. Perhaps our belongings are still there.
I can't thank you enough, friend. Even if we don't get everything back, it's good to know others will be safe.
I know that clearly did nothing for me. It's like sometimes you just want to do that stuff.
I don't like this. Have you seen my mother? She's really tall, and she has red hair. We live on a big farmhold, all of us. Some mean men with swords came, and Mother told me to run to the village as fast as I could, so I did. She said she'd be right behind me, but I've been waiting and waiting, and I can't see her.
Ah, poor kid.
He went with William to the neighbours yesterday, but he didn't come back. Mother said I wasn't to go with anyone. I'm supposed to wait for her here, in the village. A whole silver! Wow, thank you. So, are you really an elf? Father says elves aren't very nice, but you're nicer than everybody here. Thank you for helping me.
Yeah, see? It's not the kids that think I'm a problem, it's the parents. And then they teach the kids.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have nothing you want. Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted? I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves. And he persists. Maddening!
He approves of you going crazy because of him.
Got a brother that fell at Ostagar. Hope we're not next.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
Ah, the gossip
Everyone in the
bros.
tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
He said that all the Redcliffe knights were looking for it, as if they didn't have anything better to do. I don't get it.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Loghain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description, and everyone said they hadn't seen one?
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
Ooh. We'll talk this out.
Listen, he blindly follows his master's commands.
Man, you and I
am
don't
not
think.
the blind one. I served at Ostagar, where the Tern saved us from the Grey Warden's treachery. I serve him gladly. Enough talk! Take the Warden into custody. Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right, let's make this quick.
And
Yes.
Be careful! I tried to be merciful.
All right, you've won. We surrender.
Good. They've learned their lesson and we can all stop fighting now.
Please wait!
They have surrendered. They were no match for you. Let them be.
What do you want to tell him? I'll tell him right away, now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering, but I couldn't just sit by and not help. Save my life. I assure you, I can handle myself. I wasn't born in the Chantry.
when I first played this game, I completely skipped over Liliana. Didn't even think to go in the tavern.
Let me introduce myself. I am Liliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was. I joined the Chantry to live a life of religious contemplation. But I am no priest, not even an initiate. They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no?
Technically, I joined because I was can't
That's why I'm
going to get
coming along.
killed.
The Maker told me to join you. Surely, he would not do so without good reason.
Yeah, sure.
Then you believe me? I knew the Maker had sent a true dream. A vision that by serving you, I serve his holy plan.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Okay, Alistair, you're going.
Indeed.
Actually, no, my dog goes.
Blast it.
Now,
Indeed.
I usually keep my rogue either initially next to me or one off, so that way I can always click to them when I need to. Good.
It's done.
So she'll get a bow. Oh, guess her shoes were better. Is there anything up here? No, just some bards.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Show me what you got. 'Cause I'm selling you. I got the trade stuff up. Do. Comparing gear. There we go. Just like that, I am broke again. What can I sell? There we go. Then now you have at least chainmail.
You're here about food. I got other gear to sell. A whole mess of refugees come in and leave near every night. All have hungry bellies, sad tales, and mementos for barter. I sold that bleeding merchant outside about half my larder 2 weeks back, and now he's charging outrageous sums for all my food. You did? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Thanks. You're here. I got other gear to sell. Check the chanter's board, but... no, don't... I figured if I kept at, I'd pay good coin for some simple poison. Something to slow them beasties down or make them think twice. Thanks. I might have some ingredients in stock.
Okay, don't need this, don't need this. Don't need this. Poison making, there we go. I knew someone did.
Any luck with that poison? Or you here to see? Oh, sad. There should be enough around to make some, even if it's just red.
What did we need exactly? Ah, 3 flasks of venom. Yeah, we should probably be able to make that up here.
So, Terran Logain is the new region? Isn't that a good thing?
Okay. I want to at least collect all these quests.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know... Old Man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal. None to be had. Barlin has all the traps in the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the Meg. He can be a bit eccentric. I didn't mean to...
Yeah, unfortunately, I did not choose trap making. Not yet.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Well, there's nothing to talk about. And besides, isn't your mother a scary witch who lives in the middle of a forest? Much more interesting.
To you, perhaps. You would find the moss growing upon a stone interesting.
You know what's more interesting than that? Apostates, mages outside of the tower. That's illegal, you know.
You did not read that in a book somewhere, did you? I hope the small letters did not strain you overmuch.
Oh, we could not talk about your mother. That works for me.
He lost that one.
You got a bed for the night. You taken care of. Don't need blades right now. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs. Then you may be able to do... All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. All right. Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help me.
There you go. That's an easy one.
How dare you refuse me? I saw you take the supplies from my car. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars. Enough! People here are...
Maras, you aren't one of my captors. I have nothing to say that would amuse you, elf. Leave me in peace. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is, as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples. I have been convicted of murder. Have the villagers not spoken of this? Are you asking if I feel guilt or if I am responsible for the deed? However I feel, whatever I've done, my life is forfeit now. The people of a farmhold, 8 humans, in addition to the children. Death will be my atonement. Perhaps. What does your wisdom say is equal to my crime? blight. Are you a Grey Warden, then? Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Rude.
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance, it seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here. Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the Darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Well, that's the end of this one. Say it again, just be safe. Now that I got all my missions, next episode, I'm doing them.